Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hitchhiking Yeti here. Thank you so much for joining me today as I'm in Central Florida. Kind of an unplanned stop here at Walt Disney World, but me and my wife just recently re-upped our annual passes for another year. At least one more year, we're going to keep on rolling with it. Love being an annual pass holder, and today we're going to stop in and walk over here and get our annual pass magnets, and then we're going to move on back to the Morocco Pavilion and check out the annual pass lounge, which is only going to be available, I think, for a couple more weeks. I'm here in the early parts of June right now, so I think June 18th is the last day they're actually going to have that lounge. So we're going to check that out. They're also an annual pass dessert that we're going to go try that. I think it's an ice cream cone. It's like shaped like Stitch, so that ought to be kind of a lot of fun. And then after all that's said and done, if we have enough time, we're going to park hop up to Magic Kingdom and go check out Tiana's Bayou Adventure, because the walls are down now and everybody can see it, and I definitely want to go up there and kind of document that and show that. I ain't going to ride it today, but I do want to go see it and kind of see what the whole mountain looks like, where Splash Mountain used to be. It has been rethemed now, and it's called Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So we got a lot of stuff to do in a short time to do it, so we're going to move quick. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm sure we're going to see some cool stuff. These parks are beautiful and very scenic and very photogenic. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's begin. Man, it is so hot out here today. That water is looking very, very nice. I can feel the little cool breeze off of it. But for now, we're going to go ahead and head right here beneath Spaceship Earth and go in this direction to go retrieve our magnet up there by Connections and I think at the Creation Shop. All right, my friends, right over here is Connections Cafe, and right next door to that is the Creation Shop, and this is where you come to get your pass holder magnet. Right here, just follow this arrow right here on this sign and they'll get you all hooked up. All right, that was really easy. That took all of about 3 seconds to go in there and just show them a little bit of information, and then they give you this right here. This here is your magnet. So as you see, it's got Stitch on it, annual pass holder. Really, really cool. I was really wanting this one big time. I have a lot of Mickey ones and a few other characters, but I've always liked Stitch. So this is kind of the month of June. So that is the month, you know, 626. That has a lot to do with Stitch, those numbers. So really cool. I'm really happy I got this. All right, my friends, we have made it out here to World Showcase. Kind of weird being here with no festival going on. Flower and Garden Festival actually ended a couple of weeks ago, and now it's just kind of dormant. The crowd level is like really, really low, and that's just strange being at Epcot and not having like a big crowd moving around eating at all these little tables and stuff. But the reason we're out here at World Showcase is because we're going to make our way right over here. This is the old Morocco Pavilion, and that is where the annual pass lounge is located. So we're going to head over there now. We're just going to walk it right up through here, through Canada and the UK Pavilion in France, till we get to Morocco, and then go check out the annual pass holder lounge. And it is hot. It's a hot one today. All right, we have made it back here into the heart, or really the backside of the Morocco Pavilion at the old Marrakesh restaurant. This right here is where you go in, and this is the AP Pass Holder Lounge. So let's head on in and get some air conditioning, because it is smoking out here. All right, my friends, we just got scanned in. They give you this cool little Mickey Mouse button as you enter. And then now we're going to walk inside. As you see, they have plenty of seating for your pass holders. And maybe a meet and greet at some point. Check out this right here. That is really cool. So yeah, right here they have some kind of meet and greet. I would think maybe the genie from Aladdin, maybe. So right here's where you enter, and then right over here in the middle of the room they actually have an area where you get your food and your drinks and stuff. And then right here they have a recharge station for your phones and your electronic devices. Really, really cool, because here at Disney World we use our phones and apps quite a bit to get around the parks and get all of our rides and stuff like that. And this here's some of the stuff we got. Right here is my water that I picked up. That is going to taste so good because it is very, very hot today. But they got some Chex Mix, and we have some Planters tropical fruit and nut trail mix. So yeah, these are going to really come in handy. Very nice gesture for AP pass holders. So this is kind of what you get when you go inside the lounge. You have some water and some nuts and trail mix stuff. So really, really cool. Really appreciate it. So they do have one more snack I didn't show you in there. They just brought these out. My wife grabbed a hold of these. So they're a Parmesan garlic and herb snack chip. Looks pretty good. We'll have to try them out later when I'm back on the road driving. All right, that will be it for the annual Passholder Lounge. I gotta say, I really liked it a lot. I think my wife, she really liked it a lot. Really cool place to go and just cool off and take advantage of the AC and have a few snacks, some water, get you rehydrated, and you can also recharge your electronic devices. So I think that's a good thing. Hopefully they will bring it back in the future. So I think that's a really good thing. So I think a lot of people do like it. People seem very happy today in there as it's 95 degrees outside, and in there it was so cool. So speaking of being cool and annual pass stuff, that kind of gives us a little avenue to go toward the Stitch ice cream cone, which is also an annual pass dessert. And we're going to go over to the Land Pavilion and check out, I think it's called Sunshine Seasons, and get us that and see what that's all about. So should be good, man. I hope it's good because I love me some Stitch. All right, we have made it over here. If you know your way around Epcot, this is Journey of the Imagination right here behind us. And then the Land Pavilion is just straight ahead. We're going to take a left and walk up the hill here and go inside to Sunshine Seasons. Why is that so hard to say? Sunshine Seasons. And we're going to see if we can get that epic annual pass holder dessert. Okay friends, we are in Sunshine Seasons now. When we walk up here, and they actually have a picture of our dessert, our annual pass dessert, the Stitch cake cone, right up here on the bar. Very easy to show them your photo ID and your annual pass, and you're good to go. And talking about dessert, I thought it was pretty good. It was a little bit overly sweet for me and my wife. You know, it was just a little over the top. I thought the cake was sweet, and then when you got down to that buttercream icing and cake together, it really sweetened it up big time. But I was able to finish it, but man, it's like my wife was talking. She's like, golly, I think my teeth were hurting when we got done, which was kind of funny. But now we have ate the annual pass treat, and now we are over here at the monorail train station, because now we're going to park hop over to the Magic Kingdom and check out Tiana's Bayou Adventure since the walls are down. And I'm also going to show you some secrets in Magic Kingdom that you may or may not know about as we walk through the beautiful park. I think Magic Kingdom was one of my favorite parks when it comes to just sheer beauty and just the awe factor. And it's like, I've always looked at the Magic Kingdom, it feels like you're in a wax museum with a pulse, because the parades and the music and just that energy, it's very overwhelming for some people, but for me, I love it. It really is awesome. So let's go and get on this monorail and take us a little monorail ride. So long, Epcot. See you later, Spaceship Earth. As I'm sitting here waiting for the monorail to arrive here at the station to take us to the Magic Kingdom, I notice it says high voltage down there, and that totally makes me think of AC/DC. That was their first album back in 1976 that they released, and it also had the hit track song TNT. So big AC/DC fan, little nod to them. And right as I say that, the train is pulling into the station as we speak. Here comes monorail. What is this, lime or green? This is going to be our chariot to take us to the Magic Kingdom. All right, my friends, I have made it over here to TTC via the monorail, and people are here with the Joffrey's coffee. I don't need no coffee. I'm sure they're getting iced coffee, but it looks like we're going to be taking the Magic Kingdom ferry boat to get over to the Magic Kingdom, because the monorail line was, let's just say, quite lengthy. All right, as we wait to cast off, as we just made our way upstairs on the boat to go across Seven Seas Lagoon. Really good shot of the Polynesian right there, and then off in the distance, I kind of zoom in, you can see the very top of the new BBC tower that the Polynesian is constructed. And right here we have a good shot of the Polynesian DVC really coming along nicely. And as we approach the Magic Kingdom, you can see Cinderella's castle there off in the distance on this balmy hot Florida day. All right, my friends, I have made it. We are into the Magic Kingdom now. And there's a few things we're going to do while we're here. While we're walking back there to see Tiana's Bayou Adventure and kind of check it out, there's a few little secret things I want to show you as we go through here, just some facts. Notice when we're looking down Main Street, USA, you see Cinderella's castle. Notice all these flags on top of the buildings. Well, those flags are never brought down. They're not real. They have the incorrect number of stripes or stars. Each one of them are a little bit different, but they're not real. The only real flag here is this one right here. There's absolutely no wind blowing it, but this here is the only real American flag, and they actually put this up every morning when the park opens, and they do this flag retrieval at the end of the day, where normally they have like a veteran of the military come up here and help them bring the flag down and then fold it properly and put it away. So that's just one little thing that you may or may not know about. So now we're going to move on a little bit deeper into the Magic Kingdom, maybe Adventureland, Liberty Square over in there. There's a couple things I like to show you also, and one of the things is the world's smallest hidden Mickey. You probably stepped over it 100 times if you've ever come to this park, and I'm going to show you exactly where it's located. It is so hot today. They have water stations set up where you can just get you some nice cool water. Stay hydrated on this hot day. All right, everyone, we made it back here to Aladdin Magic Carpets, and this is where you're going to find the location of the world's smallest hidden Mickey. And to kind of help you out how to find it, come back here and you will see this necklace right here, kind of, you know, sunk down in the pavement, and then it kind of points you in the direction where the world's smallest hidden Mickey is, and right there it is. That's it. A lot of people walk across this thing and never even realize it is here, but that is the world's smallest hidden Mickey back here in Adventureland. All right, we have made it over here to Liberty Square. Off in the distance, you can see the Haunted Mansion, and you notice the walkways here is like two-tone. And so what's going on while you're walking around Liberty Square, take a look at the ground. The brown pathway that you see is meant to represent the waste that used to flow through the streets during the colonial times, considering the indoor plumbing at that time did not exist. So when you're here in Walt Disney World and you're walking through that like gravel looking area that's kind of brown and dingy, yeah, that's meant to be simulating waste, like poop. So, little fun fact right there in case you didn't know it, but there's some other stuff I want to show you over here before we leave this area. All right, my friends, right here next to these picnic tables, if you look up in this window, we have a little nod to Paul Revere right here. So this is two lanterns up here in this window, and what that is telling you, that is the famous ride to alert the colonial soldiers how British would be attacking them. One lantern if attacking by land, two if by sea. And if I zoom in right there, you can actually see pretty good that there is two lanterns right there in the bottom of that said window. So there is a cool little nod to Paul Revere. But if you don't take the time to look up there, how would you ever know? Thank goodness for the internet to give us all these little nuggets in and around Walt Disney World. All right, my friends, I have made it a little bit deeper into Liberty Square. Right here is the Liberty Bell, the replica of the actual Liberty Bell. And the other one is in Philadelphia, the real Liberty Bell. But right here is what I want to show you. This here is a live oak, and it was actually found here on Walt Disney World property so many years ago, and they actually took it and transplanted it here in the middle of Liberty Square. And if we get a little bit closer, you notice they have these lanterns are just kind of hanging down out of the tree. And if you would go back and count all these lanterns that's hanging down, it's actually 13 of them, and those 13 lanterns actually represent something very American, the 13 original colonies. So if you didn't know, now you know. All right, I made it. Here it is, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And boy, people are riding and doing a lot of screaming as they come down. Looking pretty awesome. Check out the water wheel back there. I knew you wouldn't going to be able to see a whole lot. The cast member preview is actually going on at the moment. That's what a cast member just said. And yeah, this is the line, by the way. I bet this is a super long wait, because you still got to go all through the regular queue, and it's like way over here on this bridge. So very hot day, but very nice looking, very pretty. I'm gonna walk around the other side and see if I can see the logs as they come beneath the bridge here to get a little bit better shot of them. And as I come over here to watch the flume come down the mountainside there, Looks like it stopped. I don't know if they've had a breakdown or what. I've actually been standing here for quite a few minutes and absolutely nothing's happening now, but oh well, maybe they still got some bugs to kind of work out as they get this ride back up and going. It has been pretty dormant for about 1.5 years now, so. Oh, that was a good one. And there they are. These are some of the cast members and probably their friends. That's the only people are allowed to ride today. But they look pretty soaked. Pretty nice and moist. I bet that feels good on a hot 95-degree day as it is today. So that will pretty much do it for me today, friends. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Hope you enjoyed some of the little secret nooks and crannies I showed you and places it was kind of littered throughout the Magic Kingdom. And our annual pass holder day we kind of had at Epcot. I had a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Y'all stay safe out there, and I hope to see you all again very, very soon. Come on, one more come down the hill. Nothing. Bonus footage. It ain't a real Walt Disney World stop and day until you have a Mickey Premium Bar.